Hey guys, this is Cosmic Ninja, and this this is our general Pokemon start screen, maybe. Well, it is. Why am I calling it? But regardless, I have decided to change it up a little bit. I had been working on several episodes of Legend ZA, and was going to put them out, and decided to just put them in the folder because it looks like everyone's getting a little bit tired of those the Legends EA and my Pokemon tier charts for a moment. So I'm gonna take a break from those. I'm gonna randomly just play a different game for the next couple weeks. Today's gonna be Legends Arceus. I know I've been saying I'll eventually do it, but I'm going to start it now. Um, Next week may be Mario, and week after that Lego, and week after that I am working on doing Total War Empire's Total War, doing the entire American Revolution thing. I will use mods on that game because the thing that drives me nuts is the time it takes to build stuff because I forget. So, especially research, I forget research so much that it's like, oh yeah. So I use mods to help keep track of all that, and I put it on speed and all that. And then I don't worry about it. I will have to control my urge to have 9 billion soldiers though. I like having so many soldiers when I can do the mods. But it's not financially stable. The game does not like it. So I'm gonna have to have my marching force and then units in the cities just to keep them under control. But regardless, that is the plan going forward between from now to the new year. Just random episodes of random stuff. Never know what week is going to be. And I hope you enjoy it. So let's get started. We have Pokemon Legends Arceus going right here. We're going to play, get through. We're going to catch us our little bitty um, Shinx, our Bidoof. We're going to make a beeline for Froakie. No, I'm kidding. We're going to make a beeline for Chimchar. Y'all know I hate going go along without my Chimchar. I got to have me my Chimchar. Piplup and Turtwig, careless. And just so you know, we are playing under my own page on my thing. Ignore the other icons. Um, so that way I can't access the Pokemon Home, because it's not on this one. It's an empty home. Everything is under what's called Baxter. All right. I have done different characters' faces each time. I think I like this one more. What is thy name? We're gonna go with generic Ash. Why, you ask? Well, why not? I do CG gaming on everything. And since Greninja can't even be in this game, I don't want to remember. And besides, we will be choosing Chimchar, Monferno, and Infernape. Ash is the substance of burnt stuff. So, it makes sense. I'm technically, this is my third time actually playing Pokemon Legends Arceus officially. I have on my other profile, my main one, my personal one, I'm on my second playthrough. I exported all the Pokemon when I could, and when I restarted the game, I put them all right back in because I was going for a different um, thing. I want to complete all the entries of the Pokédex, but I don't want to have to go through the hassle of having to find some of those Pokemon 1,000 times. So I can just go pull them and work on it. I never, the first time I did beat, since I got up to Arceus and I just restarted, um, I did defeat Palkia and then received all of the new Pokemon that Legends Arceus came out with. Um, Sorry, my throat is a little tired. I have been talking a lot today, so many recordings and then work before that. So excuse me if I give off an occasional yawn. It's not that I'm tired, just my voice is exhausted itself. I do like Legends Arceus. I do not like the having to warp to each new zone. So, I mean, there are aspects of this game I do not like. There are other aspects of this game I love. But the farther back this game gets in history, the fewer people are going to be playing it. When it first came out, everyone was playing it, so you could get your stuff back pretty quickly. Because that whole map thing and your satchel and losing stuff when you faint. But now it's harder, really harder. And then Scarlet and Violet, great ideas, and you know, I think they're moving away from the original purpose of Pokemon because the thing about Pokemon is that you need to catch them. You have to catch the Pokemon, and I think Legends Arceus did a great job at that in that sense because you even have a fenced off area so you can go walk up and see the Pokemon you caught, and no other game before or since has done that. That was very unique, and I enjoy that so much. I mean, it doesn't show you all of them, obviously, but it shows you several. We're gonna learn how to catch, the three starters. Granted, we don't have to learn how to break thorn bushes, piles of sludge, or ice that turns into a bridge, like in Kalos, but we get to make our own Pokeballs. So hey, I actually enjoyed that. I really do enjoy that. I don't make all of them. I just never make the first three. I don't make the light ball, the air ball, the sky ball, heavy ball, the concrete ball. I don't make any of those. Um, I generally stick with the Pokeball, the Great Ball, the Ultra Ball. I won't be choosing Cyndaquil because of the fact that I am going to go after Chimchar. Um, I might choose Oshawott, mostly because I do not care about grass fighting Pokemon. And that's basically what Rowlet turns into. I like the grass ghost. I liked Decidueye. But no, we changed Decidueye. Nah, I can't Pokemon. I generally play this game when I'm like meaning to just relax. I just threw that thing in its face. Like, pow pow! Right in the face. Of course, it stayed in the ball was unconscious. I went sneak up on this Cyndaquil. Because I do like Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil was one of my first two starters in Johto. I chose between Totodile and Cyndaquil quite often. And think. But that's okay. There's no harm in that. Oh, yes, just in case you need to ask. This is on the regular original Switch. Not the Switch OLED, not the Switch 2. The original Switch. The regular Switch. I never got the OLED. I wanted to, and then I was like, eh. I did that whole jump from DS to DS with the DS 3DS systems. Like every time a new one came out, I was like, whew, gotta get it. Yeah, I just can't do that now. I'm just like, nah. Wait till after the new year. We'll see how they are then. So I mean, yay, we're going to Jubilife's village. It's gonna be awesome though if they were to come out with a game of the first 7 generations. Yes, I'm including Lola. And you pick whichever one you want to start with. If you choose, you know, Joe or Kanto, you're obviously gonna go, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Snow, because they all pretty much link together. You know, if you can solo start Kalos, Alola, but this way, it would be all the games on the Switch, even if they were tweaked a little bit, you know, 10 years in the future kind of games, or 10 years before all everything happened. Before there was the Team Rocket and Team Magma and Team, you know, Flare and Team Skull and all them. Before there was even those guys, there was, you know, what's known as the Pokemon Research Academy. And you have to catalog all the Pokemon in the region for the first definitive collection. Sorry. Like I said, my voice is exhausted. I'm not tired, but my voice is. I can probably be quiet and just let this game play the game. But, you know, but I really think that'd be a great way to bring all the games forward, give them one final remake, the remake of remakes, and just be done with them. Mark them as classics. Because ever since Generation 8, the games have not been the same as they were originally. I mean, I really believe that. And the thing about the starter Pokemon for all these regions, I don't think they're locked to the regions that they're in, as we see here with Hisui and Kalos. Well, Luminous City. Ow! I popped my jaw that time. But like, you're doing this big research project because with the ultimate goal of the classic game. Let me set the stage here. I say you start in Unova, okay, and you start with the starters from Unova, Snivy, Oshawott, and Tepig, and your goal is to catch all of the Unovan Pokemon, and they're all catchable, including Celebi or not Celebi, Victini, all the legendaries. There's not Reshiram in one game and Zekrom in the other. They're all in one game, and you can catch them all, but there's just different missions and different ways to do the legendaries and the mythicals, and that's what you do. Once you have caught all the Pokemon for that region, and you beat the gym leaders and become the gym master, um, similar to the Pokemon League, it's not founding yet. You're basically founding the Pokemon League across the regions. That's why I said Pokemaster or Gym Master. That's what I said, Gym Master. Then it gives you a choice of which direction to go next. It'll give you like three choices. You can go to Kalos next, Alola next, Johto, or Sinnoh. They'll give you several options. And as you finish them, if you do them in a certain way, you can knock out the collection of so many Pokemon. Like if you go to Johto after you do, or not Johto, but Kanto after you do Unova, and catch all of the Kanto Pokemon. That's less Pokemon to catch in for Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Kalos, and Alola. So and just keep repeating that process. Then do Johto next, then Kanto, then Sinnoh, or Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, then Sinnoh, and then jump over and do Kalos and you know Alola. And once you have collected every Pokemon in every regional district, then you form the Poke League. I mean, I know that's only 7 generations, okay, but they could put. I guess you could put Galar in. Now they could put Galar and Paldea and leave the Alola Islands out and make it like a side thing. Now that you've established the Pokemon League in these 8 districts, we go here to this district and build it up because they still do things, non-league way kind of thing. And that's when you'll start seeing a lot more variant Pokemon. I mean, you see it in, Galar, and everything. And that's fine. Hmm. But I really think that'd be pretty cool. And on top of that, you're challenging 8 different districts, beating all 8 gyms. There's no Elite Four yet. There's no oh, I forgot the name. But you know what I'm saying. Another thing I thought about is in the Pokemon games. Okay, these characters spend their whole lives around Pokemon. Why isn't the trading game inside the games for the players to collect? Like you can go around collecting different cards as part of beating the gym, like exclusive cards only you can get at the gym, kind of thing. And I mean, they're already trying to catch these Pokemon. Having these cards would help boost their memory about the stats and the different move sets they can learn. Because the Pokedex will still be very young; it won't be created yet. They're in a sense creating the encyclopedia of Pokemon. They said this is your hardest pick, and they're not joking. We're now heading for the Obsidian Lands of Time. Ugh, God. Alright, guys. We have started Pokemon Legends Arceus. We've gotten past all the talking parts of this. You even raised a good idea. Our next stop is the Obsidian Fields. And so, like all great things, this next episode will have to wait. Can you? Can you? I think you can. So, I hope you come back for our next episode. Who knows what episode it'll be? Or what we'll be recording next. Like I said, I've kind of boxed up all the other Legends ZA episodes at the moment, and decided from that point we're going to do just random. So to kind of keep from being, monotonous. So waiting for them to stop talking so I can hit save. All right, guys. So with that being said, I want to say Abdu. I am very appreciative of all of y'all. Thank you for watching. Come back and see our next episode. It's a mystery. So with that, later, guys.